Welcome to Boswell Auditorium, home of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, as they get set to take on the Nixa Eagles in non-conference action. Let's take a look at the starting lineup first for the Nixa Eagles. 1-2 on the season. A 5'10 junior, number 2, Evan Long. 6' junior, Ace Akers. A 6'5 sophomore, Jason Jones. A 6' senior, number 30, Brandon Gordon. And your starting lineup for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets: a 6'1 junior, number 12, Ethan Crystal. 6'3 senior, number 23, Brady Hayes. 6'2 junior, number 24, Quentin Shelton. A 6'6 senior, number 25, Dawson Zimdars. And a 6'2 junior, number 32, Jordan Lewis. Lebanon is 2-2 on the season. Last Tuesday defeated Marshfield at Marshfield, 46-40. To even their record at 2-2. They went 1-2 in the Republic tournament, as Nixa went 1-2 in the Parkview tournament. This action about ready to tip off and start this non-conference game. First home game for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets on the season. Zimdars and Luke Roman to tip it off at center court. Control goes to Nixa. Down the corner, Gordon back on top to Jones. They work it around. Akers with the shot up, no good. Off of Nixa. And it'll be Lebanon basketball. Shelton with the basketball down the corner. Back on top to Crystal. Over to Zimdars. On top to Crystal. Nixa in the man-to-man. Zimdars in the corner. Underneath to Jordan Lewis. Backs it down, turns, shot up and good. For the first 2 points in the ballgame. Gordon brings it down court for the Eagles. Over to Jones. Keeps his dribble down the baseline, kicks it back out to Roman. Shot up is good. Shelton with the basketball for the Yellow Jackets. Over to Zimdars. Kicks it underneath to Jordan Lewis again. Shot up, no good. Scramble for it. Hayes comes away with it. It's over to Crystal. Now to Shelton. Down in the corner to Crystal. Zimdars looks to drive, pulls up, jumper up and good. His first points of the ball game. Gordon heads down court for the Nixa Eagles. Tries to get it underneath to Roman. And he can't handle it. Turnover number 1 for the Nixa Eagles. Shelton with some token pressure by Nixa. Down in the corner to Brady Hayes, and he's fouled by Brandon Gordon. He'll be his first, team foul number 1 for the Nixa Eagles.
Eagles number 30, Brandon Gordon. That is his first team foul.
Shelton with the basketball. Drives, fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Evan Long picks up his first, team foul number 2. Shelton goes to the line to shoot 2. Here's the first one. That's his first points of the ball game. And he gets the second one. And it's a 4-point lead for Lebanon. Early here in the first quarter. Under 6 minutes to play. They work it over to Akers. Drives the baseline, pull up jumpers, no good. Scramble underneath, and Hayes comes away with the defensive board. Gets it to Shelton. Underneath to Lewis. Back out to Zimdars. Back there swinging around back on top. To Crystal. Over to Zimdars. Top of the key. Working around down in the corner to Crystal. Back to Zimdars. Over to Shelton. Looks to drive, and he's fouled on the play. And on Evan Long, that'll be his second. Team foul number 3. Caleb Wolford will check in. Long will sit down with those 2 fouls. They get it in Shelton. Back over to Hayes, over to Zimdars. Shelton. Zimdars tracks it down. Almost stolen by Jones. To Crystal. To Hayes to Zimdars. Nixa staying in the man-to-man defense. Then stolen away. Turnover number 1. And a foul. Jones with the steal. Dawson Zimdars picks up his first, team number 1. Akers will trigger it in for Nixa. They get it in to Roman. Spin move. Shot up. No good. Rebound. To Ethan Crystal. Over to Shelton now. Back to Crystal. Over to Hayes. To Zimdars. Double team, and he's fouled by Brandon Gordon. That'll be his second. Team foul number 4 for Nixa. Isaiah Engelman and Carson Young checking in for the Nixa Eagles as they trail 6-2, 4:16 to play here in the first quarter. Hayes with the basketball, gets it underneath to Young. Knocked away by Engelman. And Lebanon will keep possession underneath their own bucket. To Shelton. Over to Zimdars. Crystal with the 3-pointer and hits it. His first points of the ball game was a 3-pointer. It's a 7-point lead for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Jordan Lewis will pick up the foul. His first, team foul number 2. Wolford to trigger it in. Get it into Roman. Underneath to Wolford to kick it back out. Driving the baseline. Reverse layup is up and good by Wolford. Zimdars down in the corner. Shelton for a 3-pointer, and he hits it. His first 3-pointer of the ball game. And it's an 8-point lead. Young with the basketball. Partially blocked, and they're going to say Shelton got him on the arm. That'll be his first, team foul number 3, and send Braden Gordon to the line to shoot 2. And he hits the first one. Young, second one, rolls around and falls in. It's a 3-point shot, so he gets 3 free throws. And he hits all 3 of them. Full court pressure by Nixa, broken by Lebanon. Shelton over to Crystal, underneath to Lewis. They work it back and around to Shelton. Drives the baseline, is fouled on the play by Luke Roman. His first, team foul number 5 by Nixa. Hayes will trigger it in. Zimdars tried to lay up and missed it. We'll go the other way. Young with the basketball for the Eagles. Gets it over to Wolford. His 3-point shot is good. Like that's down to 2 at 12-10. 2:34 to play here in the first quarter. Cross court to Hayes. He'll try a 3-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down to Gordon for Nixa. They look to tie it up or take the lead. Over to Wolford. Underneath to Roman. And he's fouled by Jordan Lewis. And that'll be his second. Team foul number 4. Jacob Durbin will check in, the 5'11 junior for Lebanon. And Ace Akers checks back in for the Eagles. 2:15 to play here in the first quarter of action. Wolford. Over to Akers. Back to Wolford. Hayes fights through the screen. Back on top to Engelman. Over to Akers. Top to Roman at the top of the key. Akers, they try to get underneath. Zimdar's knocked it away, and I believe it's going to be off of Nixa. It'll be Lebanon basketball. Jason Jones checking back in for the Eagles. With 1:42 to play here in the first quarter. Looking around at Durbin. The Crystal. The Durbin. Shelton with a long 3 and hits it. Second of the ball game. Extends the lead out to 5. Akers with the basketball over to Wolford. Looks to drive, a little runner. He's fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Ethan Crystal picks up his first, 5th team foul. And Wolford to the line to shoot 2. It's the first one. Brady Hayes comes back in the lineup for Lebanon. The second one by Wolford. In and out. Hayes with the rebound. Over to Shelton. He heads down court. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. To Durbin down in the corner. Tried to get it to Zimdars. Knocked out of bounds by Engelman. Gordon will check in the lineup for the Nixa Eagles. Crystal will trigger it in underneath the Lebanon bucket. Gets it to Shelton. Over to Durbin. To Crystal. Back to Brady Hayes. Finds Durbin. Nixa in a 2-3 zone. Back on top to Crystal, over to Shelton. Back on top to Durbin. On top to Hayes. We go under 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Under 5 to play in the quarter. Shelton look to drive. Over to Crystal, and he hits it at the buzzer. Nice way to end the first quarter, running down the clock and hit the shot to buzzer. We played one here at Lebanon. Lebanon leading Nixa 17-11.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
Nice quarter there by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. They lead 17-11 after one. Zimdars, Durbin, Hayes, Crystal, and Shelton on the floor for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Akers, Wolford, Engelman, Jones, and Gordon on the floor for the Nixa Eagles. They stay in the 2-3 zone. Hayes with a three-point shot, up no good. Rebound comes down to Jones from Nixa. Over to Akers. Down to Jones. Back on top to Wolford. Try to get it underneath, and they do. To Engelman to kick it back out. Three-point shot up, no good by Wolford. Jones comes away with the rebound and puts it in for 2. His first 2 points of the ball game. It's a 4-point lead for Lebanon. Hayes with the basketball to Durbin. Down in the corner, Shelton. Over to Durbin. To Hayes. Shelton to Crystal. Durbin at the elbow. Over to Shelton. Down to Hayes, back on to Shelton. Lebanon taking their time on this 2-3 zone, looking for a good shot. Hayes over to Crystal. Over to Shelton. Back on top to Durbin. Underneath the Zimdars. And he double dribbled. Turnover number 2 by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Akers with the basketball. Shot from the elbow is no good. Scramble for the rebound. Zimdars comes away with it. Shelton heads down court. Pull-up jumper is good. His 10th point of the ball game. And it's a 6-point lead for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Wolford with the basketball at the free throw line. Gets it underneath to Jones. Kicks it back out. And there's a traveling call against Engelman. Isaiah Engelman. Turnover number 3 by Nixa. Roman and Long check back in for the Eagles. And they will stay in that 2-3 zone. Started the game in a man-to-man, went to the 2-3. Shelton with the basketball. Over to Hayes, now to Durbin. To Crystal. To Hayes. Shelton tried to get it down to Zimdars, and it's going to be turnover number 3. Wolford with the three-pointer, no good. Durbin came away with it and was fouled by Jones. It'll be his first, team foul number 6. So Lebanon will be in the bonus situation for the rest of the half with 5:01 to play in the first half. And they lead by 6. They've led by as many as 8. Nixa with some full court pressure. Shelton with the basketball. To Durbin, back to Shelton. Cross court to Crystal, back to top of the key to Hayes. Over to Shelton. Down the corner to Durbin. Gets it into Zimdars. Little baby hook is good. His 4th point of the ball game. Matches the largest lead in the night for Lebanon. Jones with the basketball. Wolford will take a long three-pointer and hit it. His 2nd three-pointer of the ball game. Almost stolen away. Lebanon's able to recover. Shelton with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Crystal. Over to Hayes. Back on top. Work it down the corner to Durbin. Zimdars at the free throw line. Kicks it back out. They go to Shelton. 3:50 to play here in the second quarter, what's been a quick second quarter. Corner to Shelton, underneath the Zimdars. Turns and walks. Turnover number 4 for Lebanon. Nixa has 3 turnovers in the first half. Jacob needs to retie his shoe before we start action again. We're ready to go. Long with the basketball for the Nixa Eagles. Gets it to Wolford. Roman at the elbow. Looks to drive on Zimbers. Pull-up jumper is no good. Tip back out to him. They go underneath. He's fouled on the play and go to the line to shoot 2 will be Roman. Dawson Zimdars picks up his 2nd, team foul number 6. So both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of the half with 3:20 to play in the half. First one by Roman is good. His second one is also good. Jordan Lewis will come into the ball game for Dawson Zimdars. Lewis got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. 3:20 to play in the half. Again, full court pressure by Nixa. Shelton shoots everybody down court. Man-to-man pressure. He can handle that. Now the turnover by Long. Lays it up. No good. And Hayes comes away with it. Shelton with a little runner. Rolls around and falls in. Got 12 points in the ball game. It's back to a 5-point lead. Wolford with the basketball for the Eagles. Gets it underneath to Roman. Working on Durbin. The shot is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Ethan Crystal picks up his 2nd. 17 foul. Roman, the 6'4" senior, goes to the line for 2. Hits the front. 3 for 3 at the free throw line. All those free throws coming here in the second quarter. In fact, on the last 2 possessions. Second one is up, and it's no good. Shelton comes away with it. Heads down court. Over to Crystal. Three-point shot is good. His second three-pointer of the ball game. Extends the lead to 26-19. Wolford with the basketball for the Eagles. Over to Jones. Looks to drive on Durbin. Kicks it back out to Wolford for a long three, and he hits it. His third three-pointer of the ball game. He has 12 points. Durbin will try a three-pointer, and he hits it. His first points of the ball game. Back out to a 7-point lead, under 2 minutes to play in the half. Jones with the basketball, looks to drive. I think they're going to get Durbin with the foul. It is his first. And we'll send Jason Jones to the line for the 1-and-1. First one's up and good, and he'll get the bonus. That's his third point of the ball game. Trying to cut it down to a 5-point lead for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Second one is also good. Nixa looks like they are a very good free throw shooting team. Shelton with the basketball. Down the corner to Durbin. Back out to Shelton. Over to Crystal to Hayes. Tried to get underneath. Jordan Lewis was able to save it. Shot up and good by Shelton. It's 14 points in the ball game. To lead all scores. Wolford to Jones. Back on top to Gordon. He looks to drive the paint. Shot up, no good. Nixa comes away with it. Gordon again with a shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jones. It's no good. Scramble for it. I believe we're going to have a foul on Nixa. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Lebanon. Jason Jones picks up the foul, his second. And we send Crystal the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Carson Young checking back in for the Nixa Eagles. 1:04 to play here in the first half. Lebanon is led from the start. Gets the front end, gets the bonus. Colby Doris will check in for Jordan Lewis. He'll sit down with those two fouls. The second one by Ethan Crystal. It's good. It's a 9-point lead. We go under a minute to play here in the first half. Roman out front. Kicks it over to Jones. Over to Young, who drives. Shot up, no good. Shelton with the rebound. Goes the other way. Durbin. Stolen away by Wolford. Get it to Jones, back to Wolford. Spin move, shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Durbin. And we go under 20 seconds to play in the half. Coach Brown hollers out one shot, and we have a carry, turnover number 7. .6 seconds to play in the half. Young with the basketball for Nixa. Get it to Wolford. Under 5. To Roman, the shot. The buzzer is no good, and we'll go to halftime. Lebanon is led from the very beginning, and at the half they lead 33-24. We'll be back with stats from the first half. You're watching Lebanon basketball on Fidelity, Local 6.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
They don't know.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
We are at halftime with the Lebanon Yellow Jackets leading the Nixa Eagles 33-24. Hope you enjoyed the Lebanon marching band at halftime. Take a look at some of the stats at the half. First for Nixa. Leading scorer for Nixa is Caleb Wolford with 12 points. Luke Roman has 5. Jason Jones has 4, and Brandon Gordon has 3. They had 3 turnovers in the first half. They were 8 for 10 from the free throw line. They had 3 3-pointers, all by Caleb Wolford, the 6'2 sophomore. They have nobody in foul trouble, nobody with 3 fouls in the contest. For Lebanon, the leading scorer in the ball game is Quentin Shelton with 14 points. Ethan Crystal has 10. Dawson Zimdars has 4. Jacob Durbin has 3. And Jordan Lewis has 2. They committed 7 turnovers in the first half. They were 4 for 4 at the free throw line, and they have 5 3-pointers in the ball game, 2 each by Ethan Crystal and Quentin Shelton, and 1 by Jacob Durbin. They outscored Nixa 17-11 in the first quarter and 16-13 in the second quarter, leading 33-24 at the half. Their largest lead of the night at 9 points. They also have nobody in foul trouble. So it's set up to be an exciting second half of action. 11 will be in action again on Friday, December 14th here at Boswell Auditorium when they take on Battle. And we won't get to see the Lebanon Yellow Jackets again until after the new year on January 15th in Ozark Conference action when they take on the Glendale Falcons. We're just about ready for second half of action. See if Nixa stays in that 2-3 zone and goes more back to the man-to-man that they started the game in. They got in that 2-3 zone. Lebanon took their time, worked the ball around to get good shots, and ate up the clock. And down by 9, you don't need long possessions by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. It will be the starting 5 for Lebanon to start the second half. Ethan Crystal, Brady Hayes, Quentin Shelton, and Dawson Zimdars, and Jordan Lewis. Lewis and Zimdars have 2 fouls apiece. And Nixa will get the basketball to start the second half. Wolford, Romaine, Jones, Long, and Gordon will start the second half for the Nixa Eagles. And we are ready to go. Both teams have all 5 of their timeouts remaining. And they get it into Long, and the second half is underway. Over to Gordon. Lebanon a man-to-man. Long back to Gordon. Knocked around. Saved by Roman. Over to Long. Drives. Kicks it back out to Jones at the elbow. Now to be Gordon with a three-point shot. No good. We'll have a foul on the shot. I believe that's going to go on Zimdars. And if it is, that'll be his third. And it is. Team foul number 1 for Lebanon. Long gets it into Wolford. Tries to drive the baseline. Blocked by Crystal. Gets it right back. Comes out for a three-pointer. No good. Zimdars comes away with the rebound. Hands it off to Shelton. We head down court. Down in the corner to Crystal. Underneath to Jordan Lewis. Spin move, shot up, and good. His 4th point of the ball game. First points in the second half for Lebanon. Gordon with the basketball, now over to Wolford, underneath to Roman. Works on Lewis, and he's fouled. And Jordan Lewis will pick up his third. Send Roman to the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. And 6 points in the ball game. Here's the second one. Again, full court pressure by Nixa. Man-to-man pressure. Shelton brings it down court. In the corner to Hayes. Back on top to Crystal. He'll try the three-pointer. In and out. Rebound to Jordan Lewis. Shots blocked. Long comes away with it. Over to Gordon. Back to Long to Jones. Underneath to Roman. Shot up. No good. Long comes away with the offensive rebound. Almost stolen away by Zimdars. Jones is able to track it down. Underneath to Roman again. Time Brady Hayes picks up the foul. Be his first. Team foul number 3. And Roman will go to the free throw line again. 5 for 6 at the free throw line. That one's in and out. .609 to play here in the third quarter. Second one is good. Crystal breaks the press and heads down court. Knocked out of bounds by Wolford. It'd be Yellow Jacket basketball with an 8-point lead. 6:03 to play in the third quarter. Hayes will trigger it in underneath the Yellow Jacket bucket. To Crystal. Shot up, no good. Coach Brown wanted a foul on the play. Long over to Wolford. Back on top to Jones. To Long. Gordon with the basketball. He'll take the jumper and hit it. His 5th point of the ball game. It's a 6-point lead. Zimdars with the basketball. Crystal will try the three-pointer. He's fouled and count the bucket. Big 3-point play by Ethan Crystal. Trying to make it a 4-point play. Jason Jones picks up his third. Team foul number 1. Crystal will go to the line for the 4-point play attempt. And he hits it. Back to a 10-point lead. Isaiah Engelman checks in for the Eagles. Wolford brings it down court. See, that's Gordon. That's Wolford. Look at the drive on Hayes. Keeps the dribble, shot up, and Crystal hit him right on the arm and go to the line to shoot two. Ethan Crystal's third of the ball game. So Crystal, Zimdars, and Lewis all with 3 fouls now for the Yellow Jackets. Wolford to the line for 2, misses the first one. Wolford, the 6'2" sophomore. It's the second one. 9-point lead. Crystal gets it to Shelton. To Brady Hayes, to Zimdars. Try to get on her knees, stolen away by Nixa. Turnover number 8 by the Yellow Jackets. Wolford with the basketball. Over to Gordon. Keeps his dribble. To Long. To Roman. They're going to get Crystal on the foul, I believe. And his second. Team foul number 5. Nixon's got 1 in the second half. Get it into Engelman. Over to Roman. To Wolford. To Long. And it's going to be a backcourt violation on Nixa. Turnover number 4. First one in the half for Nixa. 4:31 to play in the third quarter. Crystal with the basketball. Excuse me, Shelton with the basketball to Zimdars. Over to Crystal. Back on top to Hayes. Over to Crystal. To Shelton. Try to get into Lewis, and they do. Kicks it back out to Zimdars for a 3-point shot. It's no good. Scramble for it, and it's going to be off of Nixon, and 11 will keep possession. 4:04 to play here in the third quarter. Young will check back in for the Eagles, along with Akers. Hayes will trigger it in underneath the Lebanon bucket. Get it in Shelton. He'll try a 3-point shot, and he hits it. His third 3-pointer of the ball game. It's a 12-point lead. Young with the basketball. Drives, scores is Gordon. He has 7 points in the night. Shelton dribbles through the zone. Shot up and good. There's 19 points on the night. Nixa quickly down court. Young with the basketball. Over to Akers. He'll try a 3-pointer and hit it. His first points of the ball game. His first 3-pointer of the game. Back to a 9-point lead. And it's going to be stolen away. Quickly down court. The Engelman blocked with the putback by Akers. We'll have a foul. That's going to go against Carson Young, I believe. His first, team foul number 2. Get it into Crystal. And he stepped on the end line. Turnover number 10. And Coach Brown for Lebanon wants a timeout. With 2:56 to play here in the third quarter, a full timeout, and Lebanon leads by 7.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful, high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
Welcome back. The full court pressure of Nixa here in the third quarter has caused some problems for the Lebanon offense. They lead by 7, led as many as 12 here in the quarter, led by 9 at the half. Nixa with the basketball. Gordon gets it in. They get it underneath to Jones. Turnaround is good. His 6th point of the ball game. Crystal heads down court. Zimdars. Over to Hayes. To Shelton. 5-point lead. Zimdars with the basketball. Guarded by Jones. Almost stolen away by Jones. And now it's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Lebanon basketball on the alternate possession. Jacob Durbin will check in for Zimdars. Brady Hayes will trigger it in by the Lebanon bench. Gets it to Shelton. To Durbin. Back on top to Hayes. Nixa in a very active 2-3 zone. Down to Crystal. Over to Durbin. Thought about the 3-pointer. To Shelton. Back to Crystal. To Hayes. To Durbin. Lebanon with some good ball movement till the turnover. Turnover number 11. Young with the basketball. Over to Akers. Back on top to Jones to Young. Eagleman to Gordon. Back to Engelman. Cross-court pass to Jones. Over to Akers. Over to Jones. Young with the basketball. Drive. Shot. No shot. It got him for a travel. Turnover number 5 for Nixa with 1:04 to play here in the third quarter. They get it into Crystal. Comes down court. Breaks the press. And it's almost stolen. And it is. Nixa with some very active hands on the defensive end of the floor. Engelman with the basketball. Back on top to Young. Let's see if Nixa will play for one shot. They get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Wolford with the shot. And it's going to stay Nixa basketball with 31 seconds to play in the third quarter. Wolford will check back in along with Roman. Gordon will trigger it in. Gets it out to Wolford. Crystal guarding him. Crystal has to be careful. Got 3 fouls. 3-point shot up and no good. Put back, no good. Scramble for it. And it'll stay Nixa basketball with 16.4 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Zimdars will come in for Durbin. He has to be careful as well. He's got 3 fouls. Don't want to pick up the fourth one here with 16 seconds to play in the quarter. Young will trigger it in. They get underneath the Roman for the bucket. Hayes with the basketball to Shelton. 5 seconds to play. Jumpers up and good. We played 3 quarters of basketball here, an exciting game with Lebanon up 46-41. Come back for the fourth quarter. This is Lebanon basketball on Fidelity Local 6.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
We get set for fourth quarter of action. Lebanon led by 9 at the half. Nixa's whittled it down to 5 points as we start the fourth quarter. Lewis, Zimdars, Shelton, Hayes, and Crystal for Lebanon. Jones with the basketball for the Eagles. To Wolford. Back to Gordon, to Jones. They look to work it underneath. Jones with a reverse layup, and it's good. He has 8 points in the ball game. Crystal double teamed. They get it to back to Shelton. Over to Crystal to Zimdars. Crystal to Hayes to Shelton. Zimdars over to Brady Hayes. Back to Ethan Crystal to Dawson Zimdars. 11 lead down to 3. Shelton, minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Get it to Zimdars. To Crystal. To Shelton. To Hayes. Zimdars with the basketball. Almost stolen away by Young. And they're going to get Young on the foul. That'll be his third, team foul number 3 for Nixa. Hayes will trigger it in. Over to Shelton. Down to Hayes. And a foul by Braden Gordon will be his 4th, I believe. And it is. Team foul number 4. They're going to leave him in there now. Here comes the sub. That's the Evan Long for Young. 6:13 to play in the contest. Shelton with the basketball. Over to Crystal, to Zimdars. Back over to Crystal, to Hayes, to Shelton. Looks to drive, pull-up shot is good. His 23rd point of the ball game. That's what he averages on the season. Down in the corner to Long. On top to Wolford. To Jones. To Akers. Back to Wolford. Over to Jones. 2-point shot is good, and we'll have a timeout by Nixa with 5:22 to play in the ball game, and they trail by 3.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful, high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
Lebanon has led as many as 12. It's down to 3 with 5:22 to play in the ball game. Nixa has never led in the ball game. And again, full court pressure by the Eagles. They get it into Crystal. The Zimdars over to Shelton. Back to Zimdars. They break the timeline. To Hayes. The Crystal. Shelton with the basketball. Over to Hayes. Back on top to Zimdars. Get it over to Crystal. Zimdars. Nixa in the man-to-man. Nice bounce pass to Jordan Lewis. Gets it back out to Hayes. Zimdars. Cross court to Hayes. Back on top to Crystal to Shelton. Over to Brady Hayes to Dawson Zimdars. To Crystal to Hayes. Lebanon's taking over a minute off the clock. To Lewis. Get it to Shelton. We go under 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Zimdars back to Shelton. Over to Zimdars. Get it to Shelton. Down in the corner to Brady Hayes. Back to Ethan Crystal. Over to Zimdars. And we got a foul on, looks like Jones. It is. It'll be his 4th. Team foul number 5. Brady Hayes will trigger it in underneath the Lebanon Yellow Jacket bucket. 3:19 to play in the ball game. They have a 3-point lead. To Shelton. Working around the Zimdars. Jones better be careful. He pick up his 4th. Jordan Lewis to Shelton. Over to Hayes. To Crystal. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Nice bounce pass underneath to Hayes for the layup. They take over 2 minutes off the clock and score with the layup to make it a 5-point lead. Wolford with the basketball. Looks to drive. Little runner is good. And Nixa will take another full timeout with 2:34 to play in the ball game, and they lead by 3.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
Three-point lead for the Yellow Jackets with 2:34 to play in the ball game. Each team with 5 team fouls. Nixa has 3 timeouts left, and Lebanon has 4. And again, full court pressure by the Eagles. Gives to Zimdars. Hands it off to Shelton. Gets it across half court. Stolen away by Wolford. Blocked. And they're going to get Zimdars with the body. That'll be his 4th. Team foul number 6. And Wolford will go to the line to shoot 2. Two for 3 at the free throw line. He has 15 points in the ball game. First one falls out. Second one rattles around and falls in. It's a 2-point lead. Get it into Crystal. To Zimdars. To Shelton. Scramble for it, and Nixa comes up with it. Wolford with the basketball. And Zimdar, there's going to be an offensive foul on Wolford. That'll be his first. And Lebanon will call a timeout with 2:10 to play in the contest. A full timeout, and they lead by 2.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful, high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
2:10 to play in the ball game. Lebanon up by 2. They've never trailed in a contest. Both teams are in the bonus. And each team has 3 timeouts left. Zimdars gets it to Crystal. Gets across the timeline. Back to Zimdars. Scramble for it. And a foul on Nixa. Carson Young picks up his second. And Zimdars will go to the line for the 1-1. His first 3 free throws of the ball game. He hits 54% of his free throws on the year. Gets the first one. And he'll get the bonus. Jason Jones with these 4 fouls will check back in the lineup for Nixa for Carson Young. .158 to play in the contest. Zimdars makes it a 2-possession ball game. Wolfer down court for the Eagles. Drive by Young, knocked away, and we'll have a foul. And Nixa will go to the line for the 1-1. Looks like Zimdars picked up his 5th foul of the ball game, and he did. He'll foul out with 6 points on the night. Coach Brown will take all of his time before he replaces Dawson Zimdars. Lebanon up by 4. They've led by as many as 12, led by 9 at the half, and 5 at the end of the third quarter. Jacob Durbin will check in for Lebanon. Brandon Gordon will go to the line to shoot 2. He's perfect 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Oh, excuse me, the 1-1. Roman comes away with the rebound. And he's quickly fouled by Quentin Shelton, his 3rd. And Roman will go to the line where he's 6 for 8. He has 10 points in the ball game, 6 of them from the free throw line. And he hits the first one. Second one is up and it's good. He's got 12 points, 8 of them from the free throw line. It's a 2-point ball game. They get it across to Durbin. Scramble for it. Shelton comes away with it. Over to Crystal, lays it up and in for 2. His 16th point of the ball game. It's back to a 4-point lead. Young with the basketball. Hands it to Akers. Over to Wolford. Back to Young. Drive, shot up and good. Lebanon will take, Nixa will take another timeout with 1:10 to play in the contest, and they trail by 2.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
This one coming down to the wire with Lebanon with a 2-point lead. They try to hang on with 1:10 to play in the ball game. Nixa again with full court pressure. They get it into Durbin. Over to Shelton. Double teamed. Breaks the double team. And Lebanon will call one of their timeouts with 57.9 seconds to play in the ball game. A 30-second timeout.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful, high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
57.9 seconds to play in the ball game. Lebanon clinging to a 2-point lead. They've led from the very start. Brady Hayes will trigger it in by the Lebanon bench. Each team with 2 timeouts, each team in the bonus. They get it into Jordan Lewis, back to Hayes. Over to Durbin. And a foul going to be called on number 13, Carson Young. That'll be his 3rd. Send Durbin to the line for the 1-and-1. Jones and Gordon checking in to the lineup for Nixa. Durbin with his first free throw attempt of the ball game. He's 0 for 2 on the season. Could use it here, and he hits it. Hit another one. It'll be a 2-possession game with 50 seconds to play in the ball game. And he gets them both. 2 big free throws by Jacob Durbin. Akers with the basketball. Over to Jones. To Wolford. Drives. Blocked by Crystal, but they said it got him with the body. Ethan Crystal will be his 4th. And send Wolford to the line for 2. And he hits the first one. Long and Young check in. Joplin. Second one by Wolford. And he hits them both. It's back to a 2-point lead. Quickly they get the ball into Crystal. Gets across the timeline. Over to Hayes. Back to Crystal. Wolford with the foul. That'll be his 2nd. Team foul number 9, so it'll be the 1-and-1 for Ethan Crystal. Gordon and Jones check back in for the Nixa Eagles with 31.5 seconds left to play in the ballgame. Crystal, 58% free throw shooter, hits the first one. And this one will make it a 2-possession game. And it rolls around and falls in. Wolford with the basketball. Over to Akers. Looks to drive. Shot up. Count it. And he's fouled and go to the line for the and 1. Brady Hayes picks up his 2nd. Akers with his first free throw attempt of the ball game. Long and Young check in. Akers tries to make it a 1-point game with 23.7 seconds to play in the ball game. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Crystal, to Shelton. 2-point lead for Lebanon. Gets through the triple team, keeps his dribble, kicks it back out to Jordan Lewis, back to Shelton. We go under 15 to play in the ball game. Crystal with the basketball. He's finally fouled by Carson Young, his fourth. And Crystal will go to the line for the double bonus. 10 seconds exactly to play in the ball game, and Nixa will take a timeout, a full timeout, and they trail by 2.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
Ten seconds to play in the ball game. 2 big free throws coming up for Ethan Crystal, the 6'1 junior, as Lebanon leads by 2. If he can hit them both, it'll be a 2-possession game. Nixa has 1 timeout left in the ball game. Lebanon has 2. Both teams are in the double bonus. First free throw attempt for the 6'1 junior. Rolls around and falls out. His first miss of the ball game. His second one, nothing but net. It's a 3-point lead for Lebanon. Akers with the basketball. Drive, shot up, no good. Scramble for to be a jump ball. It'll be Lebanon basketball with 3.7 seconds to play in the ball game. Lebanon needs to inbound the ball. Full court pressure by Nixa. They get it in to Durbin. Dribbles away from Jones. He runs out the clock. Lebanon's going to come away with a 59-56 victory over Nixa. In a hard-fought second half of action, Lebanon led from start to finish and hangs on for a 59-56 victory. We come back, we'll have stats from the ball game. You're watching Lebanon basketball on Fidelity Local 6.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
Everyone loves to find hidden treasure, especially when it's as easy as going to MJ's Downtown Treasures in historic downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Furniture, home decor, collectibles, Asian cooking ingredients, and Sun Horse fabrics and sewing supplies. You'll find beautiful, high-quality used furniture for adding decor or filling your new home. Come in for a visit and look around. There's 3 stories and over 20 rooms full of unique and one-of-a-kind items. Your hidden treasures await at MJ's Downtown Treasures.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
When you're ready to protect yourself and your family from the unfriendly world, come on down to Friendly Firearms in Lebanon. We offer a large selection of concealed carry weapons, and we offer 60 and 90-day layaway terms for your convenience. Count on Friendly Firearms in Lebanon, and remember, we're always friendly at Friendly Firearms.
It's always easy at Easy Pawn. It's easy to shop. Their spacious store and conveniently displayed merchandise make it easy to find what you need. It's easy to save. New and used items throughout the store make bargain hunting a breeze. It's easy to sell. Bring your valuable items to Easy Pawn and convert them into cash. And of course, it's easy to pawn. Your items will be safely stored until you pick them up. Family owned since 1998, Easy Pawn is easy to find at 490 South Jefferson in Lebanon.
Welcome back to Boswell Auditorium, where the Lebanon Yellow Jackets have defeated the Nixa Eagles 59-56. Take a look at the scoring first for Nixa. Leading scorer in the ball game for Nixa was Caleb Wolford with 18 points. Luke Roman had 12. Jason Jones had 8. Brandon Gordon and Ace Akers had 7. And Carson Young had 2. Nixa committed 5 turnovers in the ball game. They were 18 for 23 at the free throw line and hit 4 3-pointers, 3 of them by Caleb Wolford, 1 by Ace Akers, as they fall to 1-3 on the season. For the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, the leading scorer in the ball game was Quentin Shelton with 23 points. Ethan Crystal had 19. Dawson Zimdars had 6. Jacob Durbin had 5. And Jordan Lewis had 4. Lebanon committed 14 turnovers in the ball game. They were 12 for 13 in the free throw line and 7 for 8 in the fourth quarter when they needed them the most. They hit 7 3-pointers in the ball game, 3 each by Ethan Crystal and Quentin Shelton, and 1 by Jacob Durbin, as Lebanon improves to 3-2 on the year with a 59-56 victory over the Nixa Eagles. Lebanon will be in action again here at Boswell Auditorium on Friday, December 14th when they take on Battle. And we'll see them again after the holidays on January 15th in Ozark Conference action as they take on the Glendale Falcons. Hey, everyone here from Fidelity Local 6 wishes everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you for watching Lebanon High School basketball on Fidelity Local 6.